episode 27! 27... And the question is... why is it episode 27? Yeah, anyway, a lot of people might be asking that and wondering where all the missing episodes are. A simple story. They're on my hard disk and they have been for more than half a year. This is ridiculous. Anyway, I will fill them in. And I'm just going to make recordings that are not almost a year old now. So I decided to just make the next episode according to the directory structure that I made for recording episodes. And the last episode that I have there is called episode 26. And I hope all the things, how I ordered them and everything will fit. And else I will just make it fit. So yeah, episode 27. And it's June of 2013. Oh my god. It's almost a year I started in the server. Look at that. Anyway, almost. It's pretty much a year. Yeah. I need to get a little more regular here regarding recording and everything. And yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So much happened since the last recording, but all the people that are watching it, they know what's going on anyway here. So everyone, all the people of you, they know this farm, how I restructured the farm, how I made it new, and how I finished building in the middle of it, even though the build is not finished. Like, there should be a second story of trees, and I want to do that. I started a little bit here. Seems like the lamp I put in there was probably griefed before the town was protected, like ages ago, and I simply didn't see it. I saw it a while ago, and I forgot to hear about it. Anyway, but I don't know anymore. Maybe I took it away, so I will just place a new lamp, no problem. So yeah, town is protected, spawn town, and yeah, it's basically. I want to restructure Spawn Town a little and time out some builds and give away some new land and things. And I'm not the only one that has the opinion. We need to do something about Spawn Town. So some things are going to go away. Going to be restructured a little. There are some buildings I've seen for a long time where people are not active anymore. So I will have to do an activity check as well on people. Whether I might have looked in the meantime or something without just noticing. So, yeah. This is Wooldi's area. I don't quite know what to do about Wooldi's area yet. I mean, it's Wooldi, but, you know, I would really love to ask him. So, I will have to see that. I'm just gonna compile a list or something of names and places and that we should time out. Now, there are certain things, like we have that plot, for instance. I did expire this plot from what I know, so this has to move. This is Rydell's plot, and he has more than one plot, so this has to go away. This will go away, and if I have to, I'm going to move these myself. But I mean, Rydell is kind of active, so I'll tell him to move this, so that's not something that I will have to do or should do as he is active. So, but yeah, if he's like, oh, I don't know, whatever, and he then a month or something, then I will just move them. Anyway, yeah, I just want to make sure that we're on the same page regarding moving this before I do anything. So I'm gonna talk to him. Here we have the arena. That's fine. Here we have Wanabango's. Wanabango is gone. He's banned. He could appeal though, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna check back on that. What we are gonna do with that. Yeah. So he would have pretty bad cards and appealing, I think, but that's not the point. Then we have that. And yeah. I mean, I want this gone because yeah, he will upgrade. He never did. So I'm gonna put this on my head list, a list in my head. This is gonna stay, of course, no questions asked. Yeah, I'm gonna have everything stay that has a certain level of sophistication. You know, that's not the thing. Yeah. Then we have this Mhykol house here. I don't know. I will have to see. But I was. Ooh. Yeah. I'm kind of getting a little pressure to really be rigorous and things. And be pretty aggressive on it. But I would still like to have some backing on it, not that I'm doing something wrong. Before I start scrapping things. Well, we will have to see. I will have to do some checks on these. And for you guys that are watching this, that are Spontoon citizens, we are trying to get Spontoons more active again and things. So, yeah, for some people, I will have to ask them, guys, are you gonna care about Spontoon? Are you gonna be active, or is this just whatever, you know? So now we have this house here. This is, yeah, he's not been online for such a long time, so this is a candidate too, probably. And then we have this house here. Yeah, not open. It basically never got properly finished, I think, though. It's basically finished, but it's furniture, anything. Basically, nothing happened. It was a spawn hazard too before we put some torches in it, I think. Anyway, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to expire some things. So that means I'm going to plop some limestone, but I'm not sure. People really think I should do it like early and without much ado anymore. So I'm just gonna compile a list and see whether me and other people are on the same page, and the mods and me are on the same page regarding that, because the cleanup that we are talking about is probably going to be a little bit out of the way of village cleanup, so we'll have to see. Yeah, but a lot of people in this town have been inactive for half a year or something, so you know, we have to do something. And I'm also gonna decide whether something is sophisticated enough. I mean, that little house here, it's kind of fine. I'm gonna say we don't remove certain things, but things that are unfinished or things that are too simple, I'm not gonna veto for. But I'm gonna put my hand in for things that are fine enough. That's what I'm gonna do. Like regarding Cryas house here, it's not finished, so he started coming online again. So I will have I need to rush him, to usher him, to pressure him to finish this thing, because I really want to see it finish. But if he doesn't finish it, then there's not much I can do about it, because for unfinished stuff, from people that aren't active, there's not much I can do. That we will probably have to remove, and that would be a shame. That is finished. That's finished, so that's fine. Or another way, of course, is I'll just finish it. But come on, guy, finish your stuff. So yeah. Then we have this house here. I have no idea whose house is this. Da, da, da. To funeral home. I would have to look at the sign on it or things, see what it is. But it's a complete house, so I'm not sure. I might veto it or something. It's not very sophisticated from the outside, but it's complete. You know, it's completely complete. So it's probably not one of the first things that will go. So we'll have to see, and it's kind of a facility if you so want. And then we have that here. That's just random stuff. You know, so I'm gonna forward. I'm just gonna remove that. You know, I mean, I'm only been considerate so much. There's a limit, guys. You know, that's gonna go now. That's gone. So yeah, what else do we have to make go away? I am motivated to be hard from the outside, so I should probably be harder than I am right now. But I just want to make sure I'm not too hard. So yeah, Spontoon. It's okay. Something's gone. Torch stays. And that. I don't have a. I have no thing now, so I'm gonna do it later. No axe. I have an axe somewhere. I'm sure of that. So let's look through Spontoon. What do we have? What do we have here? This area belongs to swordfish, he says. So that's swordfish. Yeah. So we'll have to look at how long he's been gone. Then this is I will have to look at the sign on it. Oh no, here's that's a part of Swordfish's place. Yeah, I will have to look when he was on for the last time or something. And then what activity he had in the town and everything. Okay, what? Oh my god, when I was hearing. Okay, so that all of that's basically Swordfish. Maybe that in there is Swordfish too. I will have to see. Yeah, basically I would like to give land away as soon as something is freed first, and then I have no torches with me. And then have things removed. Oh no, zombie! No, zombie! Zombie. Okay, be gone, zombie. Oh, I wanted to put that together. Anyway, put down that now. Yeah, then here we have Tsaw's home. Yeah, but yeah, I don't really want to remove that. You know. Yeah, I mean, he might come online again. That would be stupid if everything would be gone, you know. So I just have to look into things so that the town becomes more neatly organized and less like patchwork like that, you know, things like that, and that more active people get into the town. But it's kind of hard to accomplish because people scatter everywhere anyway. So what can we do? What can we do? Yeah. But the idea would be that maybe I should get people that are actively interested in building in the town. Building gardens, building roads, building little corners and fill things in and fix things and everything, you know, stuff like that. Then we have that huge cobble thing and that stuff there. I'm not sure whose stuff is that. So if some of you people that are watching it have an idea whose stuff things is and how active people are or where people are so we can ask them, then tell me. But though that is completely unfinished and completely undone. I don't know. So it's definitely something. Oh no. Zombie! Zombie! Ah. Okay. So I really think I'm gonna have a check on how active he is first though. And then we have that here. That's him too. He just builds huge cobble things. What? Yeah, just an activity check and everything. And compiling a list of what's going on. And then I'll talk about it. The other mods. See what we're gonna do. Lee Wong started maintaining the garden again. The temple, fountain, thing, whatever. Thingamajig. So if a few names on there, then go and check on it. I hope he's still maintaining it. He got mod recently. You know what happens to mods? Like we just stop playing normally or something. Yeah. Yeah, because there's so much to do, you know. Then basically all again and you care for things and you stop playing. But I don't want to stop playing. At least I don't want to remain stop playing. Yeah. So what else do we have? Why are we eating bad things? Oh my god. There's so much stuff. So many mobs. Oh, that reminds me of mob farm that I will have to do something. Oh my god. Yeah, we'll have to see. Yeah, then we have that stuff. That's in Spawn Town now. Or I think I put it around it. No, it's in Spawn Town. But it wasn't in Spawn Town basically until I extended it. So I will have to look into that. Well, there are some things that technically have not been as part of the protection anyway, you know. So, yeah. I will have to look into that and how we're going to deal with that. But cleaning out the spawn town area here is just, it's not a regular thing. It's basically that we would like to... to clean up the area in general around here a little. So you know, it's inactive and it's basically a little bit of a mess. And it'd be nice if you had a nicer spawn agglomeration in general. So, oh my god! Oh no! Yeah, and I'm so happy that creepers aren't doing anything here. Well, actually, it's something. It shouldn't be that way. So I'm not really happy about it. But right now, like, oh, everything would have exploded. Yeah, but it also makes you uncautious regarding that because you just know, yeah, they don't do anything anyway. So that's Fred. Then we have Fred's house, and but that's his house. You know, that's a pretty big thing with all the storage and everything. I don't think that's something we'll put on the removal list anyway. That's just too big. That's too bad if it gets removed. You know. Though I'm not sure. Is he even playing anywhere? Or I think there was some backstory. I don't know. I will have to check on that. Another portal. Okay. Yeah, it's stuff like that. But there's a lot of area in between, and they would like to start filling it with architecture. That can be landscape or something, but I mean stuff like that, just random. There's no grass, there's no flowers, there's no trees, there's no lanterns, you know, anything. At least that, if things would at least look nice, you know, that would already be something. So I definitely would like to get people to work on this that are architecturally sophisticated. That I'd like to build architecturally sophisticated. And they should also become Spawn Town citizens. Real citizens that care about Spawn Town, that return to Spawn Town, that have their things in Spawn Town, that, you know, that come to Spawn Town to get their coal. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. It's not easy. It's not going to be easy. Not at all. But yeah, what can we do? Hello, creeper. Basically only fighting mobs here. That's all I'm doing. Skeletons are gonna get harder, guys. They're gonna get harder. Spoiler alert. Okay. Oh yeah, what about that? It kind of looks proper. You know what I mean? But yeah, that here isn't finished. I will have to look into whose house this is. If someone knows. If it's yours, please scream. Yeah, if any of you are in here and see your house getting adopted and its right of being here getting adopted, then please scream. I would love nothing more than you coming back. Be active in this. So what is that? Well, that was probably planned to be something interesting, but it's income. So I don't know. Yeah, it's a candidate for going away. For getting given away, like that I'm giving away the land to someone else, and there's no sign. I always tell people, please put a sign and things, but this was probably before I started telling people that. But yeah, people are inspired by the roads. It's fine. I like that. And then we have that house over there. It's Fizzle's place, but it's incomplete. It's probably grieved. I will have to look into that, but I think it's been like that for a very long time. Ugh, whatever. Or that happened. Yeah, that's kind of broken. Yeah. Anyway, so that's then we have that house here. Yes, it's actively maintained from what I know. So yeah, is there stuff? He's working on this, so this is fine. This is fine. I invited him to be very sophisticated with his architecture. So please be. Like more deaths and things, and go up there and cover that and all of these things. And then cry, as I said. So is there anything? Yeah, there's some more stuff hidden away and things. I'll have to look into that. So that's basically. So the spawn down things, Then you have Mew house, but I'm not gonna scrap that. That's his house, He's not been playing for a while, but the thing is, people are inactive, and we can start removing these houses. But for some houses, I will tell, no, we are not going to remove this, even though they will be removal candidates for inactivity. But I don't want them removed, because I don't want people put a lot of effort into things, and then things just be removed, That's not what I want to do. And the more sophisticated the home is, and the bigger it is, or whatever like that, the more likely it is that it's basically a primary home. And I don't want to remove someone's primary home, because primary homes is what we welcome very much in spawn time. So I don't want to get rid of these. And something similar goes for these two buildings. I like this building here close to it because it's wooden and kind of comfy and warm looking. So I kind of liked it being here. So and it's a primary home of someone, but the person will probably never come back. I don't know. He just didn't play for long, but I will have to look into the history that of the little of what might be left in that regard. And back here, I think that's something new. I didn't know about it. That's Rydell's house. But then here we have. Yeah, I will have to look into that, because if it's another inactive thing that's incomplete, I will have to do something about it. Then there we have a house that's very nice. That's gonna stay. That's not that old too. That's basically spawn zone tours. So yeah, Goomba has not been here for a long time, but this house is gonna stay. I'm not gonna remove that. I'm vetoing for it. It's staying, even though he's not been active for a long time. But I'm not gonna have it removed. Yeah, because I simply like it. I want it to remain here. Then we have this farm. This farm has been here for a long time. Phoenix Flames farm, but I'm not sure. I think I'm going to remove it or something, or we're gonna make it more beautiful or something along these lines. So I will have to look into that. It's nice having a farm here, but it's all cobble and things, and I would like to make the town more beautiful, and it's been here for a long time too. And I think it's time for sprucing the place up a little here. Whoops. Yeah, but we're changing it anyway. So I could leave the mechanism intact and make it more beautiful or something. That's something we can do. Well, mechanism intact. Yeah, mechanism's still working. It would be a shame. It would be a shame breaking it. Let's leave it intact and just make it more beautiful. And some birchwood or anything. We'll have to look into that. We can make something very nice and some trees, and yeah, that's gonna be nice. So, what else? I think I put that sign so people know. I don't know anymore. I could look into the sign on. We have that house. I kind of like that house, but person's been inactive for an eternity, more than half a year, I think. But I will have to look into that. It's just not that bad, It's innovative. It's an innovative shape. So if I would give it away and open it up, then I would only open it up to someone that built something that's better. That's clear. But I don't like the idea of opening it up very much, to be honest. What's this main place too? Okay. Anyway, yeah. Oh no. Yeah. So, what? Oh, 3 liters. Yeah, 3 liters have become a spawn-town city is not amazing. Anyway, oh yeah, and then we have that entire craft here. these things and the old things up there. We have the piano. We have Pitchy's piano. That is, of course, she's not inactive. That's staying. Yeah, the elk. And I'm probably gonna make a place here or something. We'll have to see, connect the properly, everything. Yeah, those trees, they're completely destroyed. Oh my god. Ugh. Yeah, farm is fine. So, yeah, and then here we have to fix that. I never fixed it. Farm is ever popular and things. So yeah, yeah. Then we have our hall here. Horrible mess. Yeah, I will have to see. I'm probably not gonna do for now the things that I'm planning to do or whatever. I will have to look into that. But I should at least try to make it look like something else. So yeah, that's basically that's it for now. That was a little tour of Spontown of me ranting and thinking out loud about things. So if you would like to say anything, oh yeah, carry on. Yeah, that was everything filled in back then. I was just standing there. Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's the connection to Pitchy's house. Yeah, everything is fleshed out in Pitchy's house. It's complete, it's fine, it's nice, it's furnished. I like it. Guys, this is a complete project. Aziroshin, that's a completed project. Look at it. Look at it. That's what a completed project looks like. Yeah, anyway. Oh, come on. If I click the pictures, I think they're popping off. Ah! Okay. Nothing popped off. Okay. Yeah. She's really good at all this interior stuff. Oh, I love it. She's terrible at it. Tell her she's not. Tell her what you think. Tell her they honestly think about everything interior you will ever see of Pitchy. So anyway, or you have seen in the past. We'll see in the future. Oh, really? Yeah, so yeah, we need to do something about Spontown. It needs to change. It needs to look more beautiful. And if I'm gonna get people to replace what's currently done, I'm going to make a contest or something. I'm gonna talk about that next time. I basically want to see your architecture, your best or at least good architecture that's kind of convincing for Spontown. People that already have the kind of architecture, they can become a part of Spontown, but you have to be interested in becoming a citizen of Spontown. That means being active in Spontown, having your coal storage in Spontown, and that's a metaphor. I don't mean that you just move your coal here. So stuff like that. That you have a reason to come here other than around or go to the farm. Should be a little bit more of a reason that you really have your things here. So of course, a lot of people have their own place, so it's a very hard thing. But I will decide on a case-by-case basis. People do have their places, of course. So yeah, I will have to see. But at least you should show some activity here and have a reason to come here, and not just like, okay, let's build a place and go away or whatever. That's not the idea. So yeah, we'll have to look into that. I mean, maybe you're making a base here or something that you will use for your Spontown things and everything. If it's at least your secondary base, but I will just talk to you and we'll try to determine whether you're going to be an active asset probably or probably not. So yeah. Yeah, how about that here? This is not the most sophisticated thing. Yeah, we have mayors that are pretty inactive now that haven't really come by again, but yeah, we will have to look about these places. I mean, maybe we can try to make it look more more sophisticated. It's something we could look into. Like for certain things, we're gonna take a hybrid approach. That people are inactive, but we're basically going to reuse and restructure their region. That's that's a thing that we can do, or I can at least put on the table. Yeah, we'll have to see. Anyway, so that's it for now. That's it for now. I'm taking my leave here.